Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be Owen's 3-month update, and I actually have him with me here. Ethan has not woken up yet, and it's 9 o'clock in the morning, and Owen is of course up with me right now, so I'm just gonna feed him while I do this little update for you guys. First off, as you can see, I chopped all my hair off and made it a little bit blonder for the summer, and it feels good. I think I'm gonna keep it at this length from now on, just because it's so much easier, and like you can actually like do your hair instead of just like whipping it into a bun. And I can still work out with like this length and still put it up into a ponytail or a bun if I want to, but I've been loving it so far. So I just weighed him, and I was just so surprised by the number. I will have to like look back at Ethan's and how much he weighed at 3 months, but Owen is weighing 15 pounds right on the dot, and I'm just so surprised by that because I was expecting like maybe like 13 or so, because he was like 12 pounds at his 2-month update. Like at the doctor's office, he was around like 12-13 pounds. So I guess it's not that big of a jump, but I guess for a baby, like that's pretty big. Anyway, so he's like 15 pounds, and I don't know his height. I don't know how to measure that at home. So that would definitely have that like at his 4-month update. All right, so starting with sleep, we'll do the same categories as I did last time. So it's like sleep, feeding, diapers and clothes, and just like basics. So his sleeping, I think he is starting like a sleep regression right now, and well, he definitely is. It's just earlier than what I had with Ethan. So everyone usually gets it around like the 4-month mark, but here we are at 3 months and he's like starting it already. And I don't know if it's because of multiple things. Like I don't know if he's having a growth spurt, so he just like doesn't sleep for that, or if he's teething, which is another thing that I think that he is going through. So it could be a couple of different things, but right now he like naps for maybe like an hour max, and then like throughout the night he'll wake up around like 2 to 5 a couple of times. Okay, so my camera cut out because it was out of memory, but what I was saying is that he will wake up between like 2 to 5. Sometimes he will feed at those times. Sometimes I can just like put a little grape water in his mouth and he'll fall back asleep, or if I can like just like rock him to sleep or just put the pacifier back in his mouth. It was pretty bad like last week during the week, and he like fed at like 1:30, then like 4 o'clock, then like 6, and then it was just bad. It was bad. Both Michael and I were both very tired that day. So moving on to feeding. So of course we're still on formula here, but he is on a different formula now. It's like rice based, so it like helps eliminate like puking a lot, and he has been. So we put him on like a rice starch type of formula, and it's supposed to help us spit up. We were supposed to like wait a week to see if it works, but we still had like our old formula, so we were still like mixing it in and everything. So this is gonna be like his first full week on the rice starch formula, so I will let you guys know if it works or not, if you have some issues with a lot of spitting up with your baby. But yeah, so far when he has this bottle, he like doesn't spit up with like the rice formula, so we'll see. So like I said, he eats 5 ounces each time, and a lot of places say like online that you're supposed to last longer now like than 2 to 3 hours, but with this big guy he still eats every 2 to 3 hours. It kind of depends on certain things. I don't know if it's because like I think he's teething, so I don't know if he wants to like nurse more or whatever, eat more in general, so I don't know, we'll see. But he still eats like every 2 to 3 hours. So we're starting on like having him sit in the bumbo and trying to really work on him sitting up, because that is like one of the key signs for you to start solid foods. And I did pick up like the rice like cereal from Target, and once he like really masters, because we just started it like over the weekend of him sitting in the bumbo, but as soon as he masters that, I'm going to start doing some solid foods with him, just to see if it will make him last longer in between feedings, because at this point I'm pretty desperate because I feel like I get nothing done before I have to feed him again. So I'm gonna try and see if he will take solids as soon as he masters sitting up in the bumbo. So like moving on to clothes and diapers, he is at like the end of like 3-month clothing. So some still fit, some don't. So for instance, like the Old Navy onesies, they're a little bit tight on him, like in lengthwise, so I haven't been putting those on him. The Carter's ones fit him perfectly. Like the pants and shorts still fit him, like no matter what brand. This is how Ethan was too. They grew out of the bodysuits first and the sleepers and like in lengthwise, and then it came into pants and stuff. So I feel like that's what he's going to be too. That's what it looks like it's coming out to be. So I'm going to bring up the 6-month clothes here shortly. I'm probably gonna do it today, hopefully during this one's nap time and Ethan's nap time, depending on what time Ethan wakes up today. It might be like an afternoon nap instead of mid-morning, but yeah, so it's pretty exciting that we're going to be bringing up some 6-month clothing now. I just feel like he is growing so fast. So right now he is in size 1 diapers, and he is still in it. I think like the size 1 diapers go up to like 17 pounds or something like that, but I just have like maybe like 12 diapers left of size 1 in my drawer. Like I still have some like up in the closet here, but I'm just gonna save them for the next baby. But yeah, he'll be switching to size 2 as soon as he finishes those 12 diapers that are in the drawer right now. So moving on to like just the basics of him, he's really good at tummy time. Sometimes he doesn't like it, but most of the time he does. And he can roll from his stomach to his back like instantly, like there's no problem. He can do it both ways. Right now he kind of has like a flatter spot on one side of his head, so we have to work on tummy time a lot of times, and that's also why I wanted to get him into the bumbo so he doesn't like lay flat on his back like all the time. I'm guessing you guys know, if you're more than you know, a parent to more than one child, you know how much time one kid takes up of you. So if a baby is laying on their back a lot because you have to take care of the other one, I'm sure you guys understand. But if it doesn't correct itself by 4 months, he does have to get a helmet, which obviously I'm trying to avoid here. Sometimes it's a little bit worse than other times. So like when he falls asleep at night and he's like dead asleep, I won't touch him if he's not dead asleep, but when he does fall asleep for the night, I do like roll his head to the other side so he's not like flat on his flat spot, of course. He smiles so much. He laughs now, which is amazing. It's so funny. It's not like you can do something and make him laugh. It's more like you have to touch him and make him laugh right now. Sometimes like when Michael like fake sneezes, it will make him laugh, but he does fake sneeze and like tickle his like tummy with his nose. But it's so cute. If I have a video, I'll put it in right here. He is totally a mama's boy. Sometimes like I'm the only one that can put him down for a nap. So it is a little frustrating at sometimes, but it's also very cute that like he'll hear my voice and he'll like look around trying to find me if he's in anyone else's arms, which is kind of cute. I'm not used to that because Ethan is totally a daddy's boy. Michael will definitely say, oh no, he's a mommy's boy, but he's definitely not. Like every time Michael leaves for the day, he cries and he wants his daddy, and then if his daddy comes home in the middle of the day, he like runs for him. So he's definitely a daddy's boy. So obviously he's a little bit fussier, like I said before. I think he's teething. So there was a couple of things that led me to think that he was teething, and one of them was like if he spits up a lot, that's actually a sign of teething. And then sometimes he will just like scream out of nowhere, and it's not like he's trying to push out a poop or anything, he's just screaming out of nowhere. So I did give him some Tylenol yesterday, and that did actually make him sleep for a while. Because he wasn't like in pain, and it's not like I definitely did not give him a lot of Tylenol. I did whatever like the doctor said to give him. But yeah, I definitely think he's teething, and I'll have to find like the Orajel. I think it's under the boys sink, so I'll have to pull that out for him so that I can give him some type of like soothing. He's also trying to like hold things in his hands. Like I don't know if he's gonna try to hold the bottle right now. I don't remember when we started doing that with Ethan. But we gave him like a rattle yesterday and he was holding it, and he did pull my hair a couple times like this past weekend, so he's definitely starting to get his grip strength. The last thing I have on here is just that he has a doctor's appointment at 4 months, and I think he'll get some shots there, which is kind of upsetting. But overall, he's a very healthy, happy baby in general, besides, you know, this sleep regression and this teething that I think he's going through. But it is amazing to see how different he looks now than when he was born. Like when he was born, he looked identical to Ethan, but now we can't really tell like who he looks like more. I always say that they look more like Michael because I just don't see myself in them. I actually have no idea where I got cut off because I got a phone call, and it's from Ethan's speech pathologist, just about like you know, scheduling and stuff. So he actually does have like a speech appointment today type of thing. So I really don't even know where I left off. I'm so sorry. Let me just see what my last point was, and now that app is not loading. But yeah, so anyway, so he has an appointment at 4 months, and I will update you guys then. But that is everything. He is finishing a bottle here, and I do hear Ethan getting up, and the speech pathologist is gonna be here like right at the end of his nap time. So I am gonna have to put him down for like a morning nap, which is probably not gonna work out because that's gonna be like in an hour and a half, but we'll see. I'm gonna see if I can, you know, have Ethan go outside for a little bit maybe and work out all of his energy right after breakfast here. But anyways, okay, so he's getting fussy. So thank you so much for watching this video. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in my next video.